Kicking off this week's episode of Raiders Sports Report, we start first with football. After winning their first game last week 35-6 over Norwood, the Raiders look to keep that offensive momentum going as they face their next opponent, the Dedham Marauders, on Saturday afternoon. Opening drive here for Dedham on 4th and inches, and they go for it, but Wellesley's defense stuffs it. Causing a turnover on downs, the Raiders get great field position, and with the ball on the Marauders' 39-yard line, quarterback Davis Wall wastes no time and throws the ball deep to Jack Dolan. If you blinked, you missed it. Wellesley 7, Dedham nothing. Setting up another scoring drive, Wall connects on a quick slant with Connor Morton, and after gaining separation, Morton is off running. He could go all the way, but he's finally tackled. His knee is down at the 1-yard line. So setting up first and goal, TJ Noonan then pounds the ball in off tackle. Wellesley builds a 2-touchdown lead over the Marauders, and we're still here in the first. Marauders continue to struggle to find any offensive rhythm as drop passes complicate any ball movement down the field. Case in point here as quarterback Mike Cadlick throws a perfect pass to Paul Leahy. Leahy is wide open in the middle and drops it. Wellesley escapes the blown coverage, and Dedham, going 3 and out yet again, blew a perfect chance to take that pass all the way to the end zone. In the second, on a quarterback rollout to the weak side, Mike Cadlick finds Stephen Acosta open, and after breaking a tackle, Acosta makes it all the way to the 3-yard line before Jack Dolan finally knocks him out of bounds. First and goal, running back Raheem Powell then easily runs it into the end zone. The Marauders are now down 21-7. Fast forward to the opening minutes of the third. The big running play by TJ Noonan comes right here as he breaks free down the sideline. So close to making it all the way in, but Noonan's ruled out of bounds as his foot just eats up some chalk. So close for Noonan, but no worries as Davis Wall goes untouched on a quarterback keeper, running it in easily from the 5-yard line. And the Raiders are officially rolling here at Honeywell Field, and now lead 28-7 over Dedham. Wellesley would add 2 more scores in the fourth quarter on a great pick six by Jake Vanderwright and a solid touchdown run by backup running back Miles Cole. And this game is officially over. Raiders offense continues to roll, and in the last 2 wins, they've outscored their opponents 76-13. Wellesley hit the ground running and never let up their intensity. The final score here, Raiders 41, Marauders 7. Well, after losing to Walpole on the road, girls soccer looked to get back on track at home, facing the Norwood Mustangs on Tuesday. This team has fought through injuries to their tri-captain Cecily Doctor and a slow start to their season to make it to 5-7-2, as it seems like somebody different steps up each game. So right away in the first, Raiders come out aggressively, and on this breakaway here, Kaylee Harris finds some separation and kicks it high past goalie Nicole Power. And it's 1-0 Wellesley, just like that. Deeper into the first we go. Wellesley adds to their 1-goal lead here on a nice feed by Katie Smith. Michaela Webb works around Mustangs' Carolyn Sullivan and connects far side post. Raiders have a solid 2-0 shutout going for them as we move into the second period. After being shut out offensively in the opening period, Norwood continues to struggle trying to find any open shots on goal, and time continues to escape them. Julia Francis would come off the bench for the Raiders, and her shot would bloop up high, but just under the post, and bounces in for yet another score, making it 3-0 Wellesley. Mustangs fall short in this one, unable to create any offensive scores, and get shut out by Wellesley. Final score, Raiders 3, Mustangs 0. And so we go to girls volleyball, coming in at 7-10. With only 3 more games left to the regular season, the Raiders will be looking to close it out with the goal of reaching 500. Standing in their way would be the visiting Mustangs of Norwood. The very first set, Raiders get the early points rolling, backed by aces from tri-captain Christina Vassell. Wellesley quickly builds a 12-5 lead. Norwood would continue to struggle putting points on the board, so Raiders easily take the first set, 25-12. Second match is a little tougher though, as Norwood competes harder, making their shots, and Wellesley is only able to pull away late in the set, winning it 25-23. With Raiders close to a sweep, now up 2-0, Mustangs start to look like a very different team here offensively in the next 2 matches. So in the third, Norwood's Allie Capone gets the setup shot, and on the return, stuffs it in for another Mustang ace. Raiders just fall short in this match. Norwood stays alive here, now down 2-1. In the fourth, the tone is set for the Mustangs as they gain more and more momentum, with Captain Katie O'Donnell laying it down with a solid ace that stops a Raider run and breaks an 8-8 tie. Multiple shots continue to go Mustangs' way. The potential kills by Wellesley lands out of bounds, and Norwood commandingly takes the fourth set here as well, 25-18. And after Wellesley rolled out to a 2-0 lead, Norwood comes fighting back, tying it at 2 even, and we stay here at Wellesley High School for the fifth and deciding match. So the first team to 15 wins, but who will it be? With Wellesley up 9-8, Norwood starts to make mistakes though, mishandling the ball, and Wellesley jumps on it, taking back the momentum. Jesse Sawyer would then clinch it with the game-winning ace for the final score, 15-10. Raiders battled through an intense matchup with Norwood for sure, but came through when it was needed, and Wellesley beats Norwood 3-2. Well, on Wednesday, a nor'easter hit, blasting through Wellesley, bringing non-stop rain and intense wind. So it seemed like a perfect day for outside sports. For girls soccer, their last 3 games would be very important if they wanted to keep their postseason hopes alive. And so competing against the Hopkinton Hillers, a team also in the same situation, we face off here at Sprague. In the first half, Wellesley aggressively takes the ball to the net, keeping Hillers goalie Madison Gershik busy. On this play here, Gershik momentarily loses the ball, but teammate Kate Welzo is there to back her up defensively, kicking the ball away. Just a few seconds later, Lucy Acuna's corner kick lands near Haley Rich, but again Kate Welzo defends the net, and another scoring chance is averted. Wellesley's defense continues to be solid as Hillers get very few shots on goal all game. On this breakaway here, Caitlin Delaney looks like she's got the defense beat, but Katie Walsh races downfield and diverts Delaney's path. Raiders would close out the opening period with a Michaela Webb shot attempt that gets deflected just enough, causing the ball to hit corner post instead. And so the final half brings heavier wind, rain, and sudden darkness as we stay locked in at 0. Defense holds strong for both Hopkinton and Wellesley as they battled it out to a final scoreless tie, leaving both teams still in tourney competition. Because of torrential downpours and extreme weather on Thursday, we unfortunately were not able to cover boys soccer and field hockey as they both enjoyed senior day victories. And so after another victory on the road on Monday, we go back to girls soccer with much better weather at Sprague for senior day. Wellesley's last shot for a tourney spot would be on the line. With either a tie or win, the Raiders would reach their playoff goals. Facing their neighboring rivals, the Natick Redhawks, these Raiders, after persevering through a lot this season, looked ready for the challenge. And so deep in the opening half, Natick, in a disappointing season of their own, looked to be the spoilers here, and jump out first when Diana Brugman hits far side post, and the Redhawks go up 1-0. With Natick looking to carry that 1-goal lead into the second, Wellesley has other plans though, when Kaylee Harris lofts her shot toward net. The ball glances off Lauren Miku, and just like that, Miku's score ties it up at 1, going into the final frame. This penalty kick by Hannah Letterman starts a ton of stressful chaos in front of the net. Lexi Jones initially saves it, but the ball comes loose. But the ball bounces to Natick's Sheila McQuillan, who kicks it, and finally Sammy Ferreira on the putback finds the net, and Redhawks pull ahead by a goal. 2-1 is the score as Natick looks to make that score the final dagger to Wellesley's postseason hopes. Raiders get a great chance here though when Natick's goalie Devin Malcolm comes far out of the box to punt the ball away, but it hits Michaela Webb, bouncing right to Emma Ivy. Ivy kicks it, but it sails high and over the net as Natick breathes a sigh of relief. And now as time quickly ticks away, Wellesley is inching closer to what could be the end of their season. With just under 2 minutes to go, Kaylee Harris's shot hits Sammy Ferreira instead. Junior Lucy Acuna kicks it past Devin Malcolm's diving reach, and it's in, and we're all tied up as Lucy Acuna's clutch goal saves the season and her teammates mob her. 2-2 would end up being the final score here as the Raiders get the tie they desperately needed. After starting out 0-4-1 through hard work and tough resilience, Wellesley closed out the rest of their season 7-3-3, earning a well-deserved tourney spot in the MIAA playoffs. Well, that wraps up another regular season of Wellesley Sports. You can catch up on all Raiders highlights anytime on demand at wellesleymedia.org. Make sure to check in next week for all new MIAA playoff highlights coming your way. Until next time, I'm Rebecca Karen.